a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hand. It's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Looking downfield on first down. Good completion on the out. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Well, that's a great tackle by the quarterback and receiver on that outlet. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they run there, that ball has to be thrown early. It's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run it from the gun. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
The Nittany Lions will line it up on first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. In the middle, it's Reynolds. Gets him all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back out. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. From the gun, again, looking for Ray. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards of pop. You can go on out there easily, and more importantly, you can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up the first without scoring. He'll go to work in the air on second down. Right on the money. And he closes his way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start the drive. Takes a handoff. It's blocked. Out across the 30 mark. Down to the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position for the defensive line is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, he'd be forcing it over.
He gets it up to the 40-yard line. He stopped him. That's when the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's right downfield. And they reacted well on the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Ivy. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Denmark. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Another 1st down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. They met him there. Forced it to the outside.
The Nittany Lions trying to find He leaves it with his back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, whether they are the yards, just positive yards, make the right read the guy, if he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, and go on to the next one.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Carr. It's Williams. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And I like having matchups outside like this. Guys that I know will win right away. 3rd down, find my guy, get him the rock. He gets the first down.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big side. Huge play there in across territory. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you've got to give the quarterback credit too for the location of the throw, because he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. Pulls it in. It's good execution. They make the 6, and they got it at the 33.
Big time throw in that last play. I think we got great Notre Dame quarterbacks. I think that's to a couple of Joes. Joe Montana, Joe Theismann, they've loved what they've been seeing right now from this kid. He's got arm talent, he's got accuracy, and because of that, he gives this offense the ability to light up the scoreboard.
Again from the gun.
Success on the ground, and they're up, looking, they're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Tough line gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down to the 17.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down is.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good at the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They're working out the sack. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing the 1st down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, 1st and goal.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Peter.
Well, he gets tackled down to 1-yard line, so offensively, you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again.
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put him in the end zone. 42. They'll try to run it in. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get around the horses. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Snag in the middle. It's on. Stopped it at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
One play in this drive, and already out to the 40 line. It's first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball out to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle and wear them out. Sometimes these 3 or 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Rides to back and leaps. And it is a good idea to gain tackle. First guy couldn't get it, second guy finally did. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Reynolds.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
The offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. How about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reynolds. What a throw! Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully. They've got it down to 30.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
He's got an open man. Hustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving. He just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and keep the drive going.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. They get it on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat on how to go get that finish.
This offense trying to quiet the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating.
First and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Quick slide through the air for the score.
That great first drive by this offense capped off third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little room out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Young. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchdown. The run from the shotgun. Slams into the pocket and get one to the 17. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when they were divisions, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, they just put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, middle of the season, you can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
They'll ride the running back to leave it with it. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line to pick up the first down. He saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
How quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Back to pass, it's Carr. Watch the middle. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you're making a positive out of the negative. At that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the Heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds on. Pick up and all that way.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front. Creating some running lanes and running back before he can go anywhere, get tackled, go where he can.
The Varley cheers going on high. Here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. It's the crease. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Well, let's take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. San Diego State is on top right now, but that's not exactly Marshall Faulk out there running circles around the D. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Marshall. They'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already intriguing.
Oh, no, I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking for space, it's Brown. Got enough for the first. Knocked out of bounds after the 48, and an explosive play gets this offense working. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to tug, hold the football, and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Going for it all. Oh, he's got it for deep. It's there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense, we know they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch on the 10. This drive will commence from the 11-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board, just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Morgan. He'll step out and out to the Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Notre Dame right back to the line. They'll go right back to it. Relentless, tough running. Gets it down to the 4.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And he came right and made the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Inside his 5. He was looking for some running room and not the rest of his downs. He stopped at the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get him at the 40. him out. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Finds a man on the right. Across the 13. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead. They'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So no room to run there, and you wonder if them also on first down where they turn down.
Yeah, that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. On the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option.
I think that's how the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to. There's a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. He just holds onto that football. He did not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. That's a goal on the average. The quarterback would like to have that.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that completion because that hasn't happened often in this game. He's only 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up and see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's going on. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time on target. Now to really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Got it in the middle of Washington. And they exploit this soft spot. They get it down to the 35. wants to throw on first down. He released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's picked off. That's number 10. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you could see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pressure is on. Pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their last one of the night. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down to the 37. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. First down. Got the quick pass. And this one will be stopped. No gain. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up. Second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Floating away. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this defense had a lot of success. This offense has been really good and finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Denmark. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught in the middle. It's Saunders. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Not a chance. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. So runs like that, they can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Grab near the marker. It's Washington. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that's why play action is is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freeze the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. This freshman makes a stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He wants to take the top off. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Got him downfield. Crosses the 30. He's got him. Where's that shoulder? He goes out of bounds. Right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Let's go! Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
He's sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the other ball and fire to the right.
This quarterback is he's doing a nice job reading the coverage. He's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They're going to swing it on second down.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football and allow the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Indy Lions will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Got it. Behind the line. It's work.
zone, and they've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Back to throw. It's Carr. It's Carr. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Nice play there. I know when you think Notre Dame's football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have, but when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of them.
Let's it fly deep downfield. Just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Ready to try the point after. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. He'll try to tack on one more.
Is on for the extra point.
Struggled to really pull away. They're up by 6 over Charlotte. He'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield on first down. It's the catch. It's Ivy. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
The DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage. Being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver. Really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Oh, now it's second and long. Right back on the option again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great play by the defense there. Getting the tackle for loss. But on defense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. You want to run the ball. You've got to have success getting on blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Denmark. Doesn't matter. They're going to get the first down. He's a yard short.
The things I love about this defense, they just have such a great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll makes the grab. Pass the ball. He's right out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grab against Denmark. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom. Stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
That play had 6 written all over it, but he drops it in the end zone. Bad play for the offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. In the backfield, it's Ivy. Didn't pick up a lot there.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver straight out of the speed of the defense rather than the
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting on its defense. Wants to throw it. Looking for the score. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable. Knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Got out of trouble and throws. With the catch, it's Williams. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Gonna let it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the help shot.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play to lead the ball.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Catch in the middle, it's good. Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and get the first down. Gets drilled as he throws the big pressure on fourth down, and he'll get it back. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency.
There he goes. Touchdown, Penn State. And the punishment has been extended. They built this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field to really score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at return.
Crazier stuff happening in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel, they're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short on the first down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Finds him out. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
I tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up.
Fires toward the end zone. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Let's go. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's an incomplete pass.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, ball's incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on his line. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Here we go. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Choked it away just as he was hit. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Clock stopped at the end of the 2-minute timeout. As offense took this couple minutes away from putting one in the win column. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. He's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll go for it now.
This offense really felt coming. It's a big moment to throw the football. For the most part, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, had to get away from it a little bit. And that was a critical INT for the defense and their offense.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change it.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Gain on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play.
First and 10.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to oppose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is working. That's why they built this lead. They had a great day.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Then how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Now facing a third and long. Trying to get it to the edge. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire for the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. They happen quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
And the Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch. And they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. QB draw. Good job running tough and behind his pass as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's throwing picks on his last 2 drives. You have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably...